is high, deuce is low. Call your cards right, and you can win a lot of money on Card Sharks. And here's the star of Card Sharks, Rodney Flippin.
Thank you, guys, and welcome to the Card Sharks Showdown on this August 27th night of 2014. I hope y'all guys are enjoying yourselves as much as I am enjoying myself with my friends on tonight on Skype. We're going to put the cards on the board, and we're going to have our returning champion. Well, he's my announcer tonight, too. He has won a total of $12,000. Steve Klebrowski.
Hello, everyone.
Well, you feel lucky today?
A little bit, but it should be a good match.
We had a funny moment yesterday, didn't we?
Yes, we certainly did. And since she's not here, I just want to say again, thank you, Jennifer, for taking my challenge.
Yes. And the challenger for Steve, he's very new. We had him on my game Tapo last week, and I would say that he's a good player, and he's very competitive. And y'all will find out as well as I will. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Timothy McCullough. What is it, McCullen? McClellan. How you doing, Timothy?
Doing all right, Rodney. Good to be here.
Well, you know about Card Sharks, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
You ready to go?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Let's get down to this game. As y'all know, we played the best of three games. The first player to win 2 games will win the match and go on to the money cards for a shot at $144,000. Each game won is worth $1,000, okay? And we dealt the 5 cards on both of y'all guys' side from a 52-card playing deck, and we're ready to do the questions, okay?
Okay.
First question goes to you, Steve.
Okay.
This is a long one. Here's the question. Some people have suggested that servicemen have the right to disobey an order they consider to be morally wrong. So we asked 100 United States Marines, should the U.S. Marines allow its soldiers to disobey an order they consider morally wrong? Excuse me. How many Marines said they should be allowed the right to disobey?
Could you actually repeat the question, because I actually didn't hear a little bit of it? Sorry.
Sure, certainly. Some people have suggested that servicemen have the right to disobey an order they consider to be morally wrong. So we asked 100 U.S. Marines, should the U.S. Marines allow its soldiers to disobey an order they consider morally wrong? How many Marines said they should be allowed the right to disobey?
I'm going to say about 57.
Going 57. Okay, Tim, do you think that number is higher or lower than 57?
I think it's going to be just a little bit higher. I mean, if it's morally wrong, then I don't think that they will trust them to do that sort of thing, whatever it is. So I'm just going a little bit higher than that.
Going a little higher. If it is higher, Tim, you'll play your cards. If not, it goes to Steve. The actual number of Marines that said they should be allowed the right to disobey an order is 22. Is not higher, is lower. So, Steve, you got it.
Okay.
All right, Steve, you have a card of a 7. Now, you can play it or change it.
Change, please.
Okay, when you win the question, you change the base card. The 7 becomes a 4, a little better.
Mm-hmm. Higher.
Higher than a 4. No, it's a 3. And right quickly, you get a free chance, Tim, and you have a great card of an ace.
We're going lower.
Lower than an ace. It's a 3.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a queen.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 6.
I'm going to freeze.
Freezing on the 6, and right away, Timothy has a 4-1 lead. He's only 1 card away from winning his first game. And Tim, this is your question.
Okay.
We asked 100 housewives, have you ever become so involved in a television soap opera that you started to cry? How many housewives said they have cried over a soap opera?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's commonplace among the soap opera viewers. I'm going to say that number will be about, let's say, maybe 55.
Going 55. All right, Steve, is it higher or lower than 55?
I know I've seen people cry before, soap operas before, but, it's a pretty good guess, but I'm going to say that's going to be a little bit, let's go higher.
Higher, okay. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of housewives that said they have cried over a soap opera is 60. It's a little higher. Good job.
Good guess.
But good guess, Tim. All right, Steve, you have that 4 showing. What do you want to do with that 4?
I'm going to go higher.
Okay, he's going higher. Higher than a 4, it's a 6.
Higher again.
Higher than a 6, it's a 10.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 10. So he has 3 cards turned over now, and now the question goes to you, Steve. Y'all both playing well. We asked 100 high school teachers, as far as you know, do your students have a nasty nickname for you? How many teachers said yes, their students do have a nasty nickname for them?
Well, when I was in middle school, I definitely had a nickname for my teachers when they were with me, because some of them I didn't really care for.
Okay.
But and I'm sure a lot of them it's high school, right?
It's high school, yes.
Right, okay. I'm sure there's a bunch that have a nickname for them in high school, so I'm going to say about 63.
Going 63. Okay, Tim, is it higher or lower than 63?
I don't think I had any in high school that knew of any nicknames, but I know in elementary school and in junior high there were some that were. But
yeah.
As far as high school is concerned, I'm going to say that number is lower.
Lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of students or high school teachers that said that their students had a nasty nickname for them is only 20. Good job, Tim. It is lower.
All right.
All right, Tim, you have that 6 showing. What do you want to do about that?
Oh, we're going to change that 6, right?
Okay, you're going to change it. The 6 becomes another 6.
Ooh.
Call it right and you'll win $1,000.
Yeah, the odds say go higher, so I'm going to go higher.
Okay, for $1,000 in the first game, higher than 6. Good job, Tim. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, Tim. Right away, you have $1,000. But as you know, Steve, it takes 2 games to win a match. So we dealt the 5 cards for each of you for the second round. And this question goes to you, Tim.
Okay.
Okay, Tim, we found 100 expectant fathers. These are all men whose wives are at least 6 months pregnant. And asked them, if we lined up 5 pregnant women, all with bags over their heads, would you be able to pick out your wife by her stomach? How many expectant fathers said they would be able to pick out their wife?
Oh, man, that's a very interesting question right there.
Yeah.
Bags over ladies' heads, 5 ladies, and see if the husbands can pick out their wives.
Yes.
I'm going to say the number is going to be a little bit above average. I'll say go 65.
Going 65. Okay, and Steve, what do you think? Is it higher or lower than 6'5"?
Could you repeat the question one more time, because I had a little issue?
Yes, sir. We found 100 expectant fathers. These are all men whose wives are at least 6 months pregnant. And asked them, if we lined up 5 pregnant women, all with bags over their heads, would you be able to pick out your wife by her stomach? How many expectant fathers said they would be able to pick out their wife? And Timothy said 65.
Right. Let's try lower.
Going lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of expectant fathers that said they will be able to pick out their wife is 89. It's not lower, it's higher. Good job, Tim.
Wow. Wow, they must be really good guys here.
Yeah, great guys. They don't want to get in trouble when they get home.
Exactly.
All right, Tim, you have a great card of a 2.
Wow.
Go higher.
Okay, higher than a 2. It's a jack.
We're going to go lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 7.
And we're going to freeze.
Freezing on the 7. All right. Keeping Steve away from his cards. And Steve, this is your question.
All right.
Steve, we asked 100 single women. Is there a man in your life you married in a second? If he only just asked. How many women said there is a man in their life that they would marry in a second if they only asked?
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch that would want that. I would have to say, though, I'm not sure, but let's say 52.
Well, 52. Okay, Tim, is it higher or lower than 52?
I'm going to say it's just a little bit lower than that.
A little lower, okay. All right, let's check it out. The actual number of single women that said that there is a man they would marry in a second if they only ask is 60. Is not low, it's a little higher.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Good guesses all the way around. All right, Steve, your base card is a king.
Lower.
Okay, he's keeping it lower than the king. It's a 6.
No, I tried it before, but this time I'm going to freeze.
Freezing on a 6. Keeping Tim away from his cards. And this is the third question, and it goes to you, Tim.
Okay. Hey.
We asked 100 people on New Year's Day, had you ever already... Excuse me, let me read that again. We asked 100 people on New Year's Day, had you already broken a resolution you made on New Year's Eve? How many people on New Year's Day had already broken a resolution they already made on New Year's Eve?
I say, seems like most New Year's resolutions usually take a lot of time, but I'm not going to say it's going to be too high. I'm going to say only 25.
Okay, 25. All right, Steve, is it higher or lower than 25?
Let's try a little bit higher.
A little higher. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of people on New Year's Day that had already broken a resolution they have just made on New Year's Eve is 34. It is higher. Good job, Steve.
Okay.
Okay, you have the 6 showing. What do you want to do with that 6?
I'm going to try and change it.
Okay, when you win the question, you've got the privilege of changing it. The 6 becomes a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. No, it's a double.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that, Steve. All right, Tim, free chance. You have the 7.
Alright, I can't change it, so I'm going to have to go with the odds higher.
Okay, higher than 7. It's a king.
Going lower.
If it is lower, Tim, you'll be the new champion and you'll have $2,000. Lower than the king, we have a new champion. Good job, Tim.
Good job, Tim.
Thank you.
Well. Nice going, Timothy. You have $2,000, and in just a moment, you're going to be playing the money cards for $144,000. Well, Steve, we had a good player there.
Yep, he did a very good job, and I did very bad, but I did my best, but congratulations, Tim.
Yep.
That was great, Steve. That was great.
It was great. Well, you have won $12,000, and congratulations, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, Tim, we're going off to the money cards. Here we go.
My time to shine.
Yes, it is. We're going off to the money cards for $144,000. And since you are the champion, Tim, you get the opportunity to choose who your next opponent is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Robin has just joined in, so how about a battle of newbies?
Okay, you want to face Robin again? Robin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Robin, that's fine. Okay, we're playing for $144,000. Now, before we get started, I'm going to explain the rules quickly since this is the first time of you playing the money cards. Now, in this version of the money cards, the object of the game is you're going to start off with $1,000, and you're going to work your way across the 3 cards, predicting whether those cards are higher or lower on the lower level. Then after you clear the lower level, we're going to take that card from the lower level, the last card from the lower level, and bring you up to the second level, and we're going to give you an additional $1,000 of new betting money. And you're going to work your way across the board, predicting those 3 cards, whether they're higher or lower. And as you know, $50 is the minimum bet, and you must bet in $50 multiples until you get to the big bet, in which you must bid at least half of your money. And in case you have a problem with your cards along the way, you have 3 help cards that are on the left side of the board that you can use if you have a problem. But you can only change 1 card per line, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
All right, which number from 1 through 52 you want to use to cut the deck?
Okay, well, back in the main game, I used the number 13. I'm going to double that, go 26.
Going with 26, okay. And once the cards come up, we're going to give you your $1,000. Okay, here we go. Okay, for $1,000, your opening card is a 9.
Let's go ahead and change that with number 3.
He's changing the 9 with number 3. Okay, the 9 becomes an ace. Good change.
Oh, yeah. We're going to bet it all lower.
Everything lower than an ace is a 4. $2,000 and a 4.
Okay, 2 cards lower than that. So I'm going to bet $1,900 higher.
$1,900 higher than a 4. It's an ace. $3,900.
Wow. All of it lower.
Okay. Everything lower than an ace is a 2.
Woo!
Well, Tim, those cards are hot for you. We bring you up to the second level, and we add another $1,000 to your score. You have $8,800. Must I ask what you're going to do next?
I am betting the farm lower.
Oh, this will get you $17,000. Oh, you're going lower?
Oh, wait a minute, go higher. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Yikes.
All right. Higher than a 2. Yes, $17,600, and you have a 4.
Okay, 17.6, 15,000 higher.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
$15,000. I hope you're right. $15,000. Higher than a 4. Yes.
Wow.
You have a king and $32,600.
32,000 lower.
Woo!
Ooh. Oh.
Are y'all guys nervous?
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
All right, we hope no ace come up. We saw 2 of them already. This is for $64,600. Lower than a king, yes!
Wow. Oh, wow. My God.
Well, Tim, you have $64,600. You have the queen. Now, the question is, do you want to change that card?
Oh boy, this is real. I mean, queen's good, but there's a king and ace still up there. I'm gonna go ahead and change the queen, and I hope a good one is number 1.
Let's hope for an ace or a 2 to come up.
Ace or 2.
Ace or 2. Ace or 2.
The queen becomes...
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
Tim, what are you going to do?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, my.
Run, have this will be a new record, but I'm going all of it lower.
For the record, Tim, if it is lower, than the eighth, Tim, this will be a new record. You'll have, if my math serves me correctly, $139,200.
I'll add it real quick.
I think it's $139,200.
I think it's $129,000.
Oh, it's $129. Thank you. $129,200. Okay.
$129,200.
Or nothing.
Well, he can't lose. He's going to have at least $64,600. Lower than the eighth. You did it!
Woo! Oh!
Wow.
Nice job, Tim.
Beginner's luck.
Wow.
Wow.
I cannot believe.
Well, you know what, Tim? Can I tell you something? That was the most money we ever had on Card Sharks on my channel so far. And Tim, with the $2,000 you have won in the main game, you had $131,200 in one game, and you're still playing.
I don't believe this.
I don't believe it either, but Tim, let me tell you something. We only have 4 more episodes of the season, and right now, you're on the top of the leaderboard in terms of the tournament.
Thank you for supporting me.
So, Tim, you think about who you're going to face on the next episode. Well, guys, this was a good episode. We gave away $131,200 to Tim, and the funny thing about it, he's still here. He can do this same stuff again. We'll see y'all on the next Card Sharks. This is Riding1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, and take care, everybody. Good night. Let me get to the credits.
That has not happened in a long time. Oh my gosh. Tim, you seem humbled right now.
I'm more speechless than humbled.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That was amazing.
I know somewhere up north.
Card Sharks has been an RCD production.